Hey YouTube, it's Dave again, and take this opportunity to adjust the beard. I think I'm going to change my YouTube name to Crooked Beard. It always wants to do that. That's just weird. Yeah. Anyways, this isn't permanent. This is just something I'm doing for well, you'll see later. But I'm splurging a bit. I'm going to have a second bowl tonight. I never have two bowls in one night, and I felt I just posted my 100 subscriber giveaway, and celebrate a bit. I'm going to pull out the, I don't know what the hell to call this thing. I think they call this style a poker. I don't know. This is my bird's eye maple stem and rusticated Purple Heart bowl, off-centered, on a line. I like to refer to it as the aborted mess, but anyways, it works really well. So I'm going to enjoy this with some Blend 432. Oh, this stuff is lovely. My God. It's just like, I think it's wine in it. I'm not sure. There's definitely a topping on it of some sort, but it is a very nice, mellow, definitely wine. Yep. A lot of Virginia. I think it's Virginia. I don't know. What's the one that doesn't put out the big fluffy clouds? That's Virginia, right? Burley puts out the big puffy clouds, and Virginia, it's a light, thin cloud. Anyways, I thought I would just splurge a bit and water. You gotta do it once in a while. You just gotta, like the JR 6.0, set aside and drink water. Unfortunately, somebody spilled some 80 proof corn whiskey in there, and kind of like moonshine, I guess. Don't know how that happened, but it's quite yummy. So I really haven't posted much about my moonshine escapades because, it's basically illegal, and I don't want to go to jail just yet. So what's in that? Just distilled water. Yeah. And I certainly didn't make a corn mash or anything like that, and I certainly didn't run it through a still in my backyard and cook off a few liters of, what does it be, about 95 proof? No, I didn't do that. I had a pipe of this earlier, and I used my other Purple Heart pipe, and it stayed lit beautifully. Maybe I'm just chatting too much, and I'm going to show you the fit on this. It's nice and tight now, and I can't remember whose video I saw. That's disgusting. I should have cleaned that. Teflon tape. Tighten up the tenon. And of course, as you smoke it, the natural moisture in the smoke and in your breath will cause it to swell and tighten up. And it works. It'll take more than that to make this thing work. Where's my other one? I had another one. It's gone. Anyways, I'm just going to enjoy this pipe. The kids are in bed, sound asleep. Most of the chores are done. My precious wife had to go to Graham and Ann today, and again, it's a maritime thing. If you're not familiar with the Maritimes, we have islands in the middle of the Bay of Fundy. The Bay of Fundy has the highest and lowest tides in the world, except apparently there's a fjord in Nunavik or somewhere like that that has higher tides, but there's actually nobody living there. Anyways, the crossing from Black's Harbor to Grand Manan is about an hour and a half ferry ride, and it's a pretty good sized community. And she calls it the vomit vessel. And I agree, because I can tolerate a lot of stuff, but I get on that damn boat, and the first thing I would need to do is go and hit the cafeteria and start eating, because that's what keeps me from puking. She's got to go lay down. Even on a calm crossing, she has to go lay down. But she's, poor dear, she's over in Grand Manan. But she got there safe, and she sent me a picture, and the sun shining. Not shining here, it wasn't. She was out on the beach strolling. That sucks. I was dealing with mud. But she was happy. And she's there, and she's going to have to come back. And I get a funny feeling the weather's going to turn tomorrow, and I hope she's okay. I really do. Anyways, I was saying, I've got the kids in bed, I've got everybody fed and watered, basically, and I'm going to enjoy this pipe. If I don't talk too much, I can keep it going. And I have my airsoft gun, which I should load. And I have a zombie target over there that I'll come out here and just plink away at the zombie target and put little airsoft pellets right in his forehead. It's kind of fun. It's like a 1911, a Colt 19, and a Sig Sauer. This is a Sig Sauer, but it's got that stupid orange thing and it's all clear. But anyways, good fun. Squirrels don't like it much. Smack them in the ass with that a couple of times. They stay out of my tulip bed. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas for my next YouTube video. And, you know, I've not really shown much on how I make my pipes. I've just shown the finished product. And I think maybe I should try and set up a video of, you know, show you the process, because maybe somebody else out there can do it too. And I'm a member of the Instructables community. I go by the name Frigger, Friger, and I've got a few Instructables in there that show different things that I've made. If you're not a member of Instructables, you don't have to be to go and look at the stuff, but you really should. It's a community of makers. In fact, it's been around longer than the maker space has been around, and Reddit and all those things. Instructables is kind of like they started it. And they have great giveaways. I mean, contests. I've won a lot of stuff. And you just have to kind of follow their guidelines on how to present. And you're making a tutorial, right? You're gonna teach somebody how to do what it is that you've made. And I did several fairly elaborate ones. One was on a lap steel guitar. Another one was on a McNally strum stick. Did another one on an electric guitar that I made right from scratch. A thumb piano made from coconut shells. It was just an award winner. Anyways, it's a great website, Instructables, and go look up Frigger. He's on there. That's me. And I think I need to do something for them, because I haven't done anything for them in a few weeks. I think the last thing I did was a steampunk goggles to go with my steampunk top hat, which this has got a lot to do with it. And you'll see it in August. There's a steampunk cosplay festival happening in St. John, New Brunswick, in August. And I've never been to one. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, it could be total bullshit. I don't know. But if there's... My biggest fear is there's going to be kids sitting there with those trading card things playing Dungeons and fucking Dragons, and I'm going to have to probably kick the chair out from underneath them and tell them to go get a life. But if there's people getting into the costuming and the, what do they call it? Real life role playing, whatever. I'm not really into that. I love the costuming. I love how they make this stuff from odds and bobs, bits and pieces, and it turns into something beautiful. So I've been playing with that for several years now, and I've actually got an electric guitar, 3/4 finished, that is completely decked out in cogwheels and pipes and stuff like that, and I'm just sort of waiting for the inspiration to get back and finish that. That'll be a good one. And if I do it right, it'll play well. It's on a Strat format. It's by no means based. It's not. It's not a real Strat. No, I built the body right from the ground up. The neck. I build the whole thing. Body, neck, fret it, all of it. Anyways, that should be an interesting event in August. What else are we going to do? Well, we're going to probably have to take a hiatus in the summer because we go camping. And we'll camp for, we'll hook on the trailer and go. And we'll be gone for weeks. And if you can do it, do it. It's great for the soul. You will feel so much better when you're done. Get away from the rat race. You get to take the time to stop and breathe and explore the world around you. I mean, we explore all right. It's like we're at a campground for a week, and the only entertainment you have is maybe there's a beach, maybe there's a lake, maybe there's a river, a field, a forest. That's what you got. You're not playing with your iPad, you're not playing with your laptop, you're not playing with your phone because you don't have connection. Or if you do, we shut it off so they don't have connection, and that's mostly for my wife. Sorry, I'm going to get in shit for that. We tend to enjoy that aspect of nature a lot, and this video is getting a little long-winded. So I'm just going to say, stay hydrated. See ya.